Hey, alrighty guys, hey guys, welcome back to another episode. Today, if you haven't figured it out, this is season 2, basically second to third to last episode of this whole thing. So, you should already know what I'm doing in these episodes. Because this is, whatever, I always try to repeat myself. So, here we go. Supergirl, episode 20, otherwise entitled, Will the Real Tezmaka Please Stand Up? That's kind of like a cool run thing of a freaking song thing. And then get to the reason why the real Tezmaka needs to stand up later. The threat of this episode is Ben and Eve, and I get Ben later. Missions, Kara and Lena actually, is find Lex's plans. Ben's mission is get Killer, and Alex's is stay calm and get her baby. Tell you why now. See, I always try to repeat myself. Okay, so Lena, Kara are starting their trip to Kazania. That's exactly what it is. Alex and Kelly are on a jog. Alex gets a call from the adoptive agency, and that she has someone that's pregnant but doesn't want it, but so she's gonna get the baby when it's born, because I didn't really understand until later in the episode. Funeral for Miss Lockwood. I never really got her name, so I'm just gonna call her Miss Lockwood. Lockwood gets mad and storms out and leaves George all by himself when he's giving his speech. Now that's one thing you don't do to your kids. Just putting that out there. He's mad at James and Mia. He's mad at James because of how he got his power, and he's mad at Dreamer, not Mia. But the power... Oh, they are testing James's powers. Brainy and Mia are testing James's powers. The plane that Lena and Carl are on malfunctions, and it was brought down on purpose. And the car saves it. Alex has someone. Okay, yeah, repeating myself. Alex has someone willing to give baby away. So Lex, they figure out they were torturing aliens, and they arrive to an empty bunker, which then they figure out that Lex tortured aliens, and the alien that he tortured was the multiplier from a couple episodes ago. I mean, a lot of episodes ago, because we're in episode 20. So, I don't know how many episodes away. And Alex also has 12 hours to decide if she wants to have a baby or not. Brainy is trying to slow Ben Lockwood down from figuring out how to get the power drug. The test subjects were from DEO lockup. Eve is found at the bunker, but it's not really Eve. Interrogating, not Eve, to figure out what Lex's plan is, and Alex is stressed about this whole baby thing. Baby is being Alex's found a manipulator. Okay, don't know. I don't know what I was writing there, but I can figure out the way to spell babies. I spelled it B-A-B-B-Y. B-A-B-Y, baby. Baby driver. George and Ben talk, like, George is like, Dad, you left me there. That's not what parents are supposed to do. And so they get in a fight. Mom talk. Alex and Kelly talk about mom stuff. They found here an L at the place, and they also found a multiplier file, and yeah, I think that was before anyway, but Babe No More, Alex got a call from them and was like, oh yeah, she made the priest come down. The parents came down, the priest was like, oh yeah, no, this no thing. And then she, the baby person, the pregnant lady, was like, I don't want to give my baby up anymore. Found out Lena and Kara found out about the Red Daughter. There was 2 Eves, one was copy and one was real, but neither of them were real because they were multiplied. 40 minutes until boom. Found power. Ben found power stuff. Kara finds Red Daughter's room and burns it. They escape through an air vent. Ben, and they also figure out who was on the inside. Kara and Lena figure out who's on the inside. Her name is Sarah Walker. Lena and Eve's v Supergirl. And Ben v the Super Friends. And then John shows up. John is back. I like having him back because he's the coolest one. And the show probably needed him. And yeah. Last one. Lena tries to apologize to Kara, and Kara tries to tell her identity. But then the reason I say tries is because she turns it down. Kelly's Love Life. We get the backstory of Kelly's Love Life. George leaves his dad. Kara warns the president about attacks that they figured out that they were going to use Casnia, Supergirl. And yeah, then Kara was kidnapped because of the president. Quote, Kelly saying, "You will get a second chance at everything." Because that's true, very deep. The connection was that Calix lost her connection. I put all these in the comments and the description, so it shouldn't matter me saying it here. Alright, Legends, episode 14, otherwise entitled Nipstock. Time, Ice Age. Donir Pax, and also Calyptic Village, Stonehenge, in 55 BCE. Fugitive, actually, there was no fugitive. The thread is Neron and Gary. Where am I? Okay, so Neron needs Constantine to open a doorway for Tabitha. Gary's at the bureau. Find Constantine they can only find Constantine till he uses his magic. Nora's first day at the bureau. Gary talks to Ava, and then she steps up into the front of the place and is like, Gary Green is the man we need. And so I thought she was hacked. Constantine was protecting Ray with magic, so now they got the contact with the magic. So, egg sitting. Nate is egg sitting the egg, and then there's some sexy times in the episode. Neron tricked the team into a trap, and now the team is buried. And then Constantine and Neron go to the Calyptic Village in 55 BCE. And that's when Neron's like, hey, that's your ancestor, King Constantine. And he's what makes the rift between demons and humans. And then Mona tries to reunite with Nora and say, there's something going on here. Not more clones, more hypnotized people. I keep thinking it's been more clones, but later in the episode, people have been getting hypnotized. Sarah Rory fight, and tempts creature gets tempted by King Constantine and making him angry. he created this rift with a puka, or puka, which are not evil. They just changed their emotions around with people that are around them. Performance reviews how people performance reviews is how people get not cloned, hypnotized. Nate, Wigsby is the dragon's name because that's what he drew up. And Nate and Zari Cicada, they try to kill it. But okay, so they heat the egg with the lamp. The lamp shuts off because they're buried, and so she puts it under thing, and she's like pregnant. Charlie tried to apologize for Mick. Nara did a performance review. John talks to King, goes wrong, and he gets captured. Sarah and Mick talk about the OGs and how they've changed, and I hope that they're growing and hopefully not growing apart. Ray Palmer survival guide, and then they play games. The team has s'mores and fun. Puka and John become friends. False news. Don't know what the false news was, but temperature. And then the temperature released them. Card game like apples to apples. The temperature released them from being under the snow. Nate. So at this point, Mona gets captured, and then she goes to Gary, and then Gary is like, "Look into my nipple," and nipple was the thing hypnotizing everyone. I know it sounds weird. Just watch the episode. Very hilarious. That part. Doorway open to spit out. The king did that, and then Constantine made it reverse so it could accept something to spit something out. And then King and Constantine John fight. Constantine sacrifices himself to save Ray, and then Tabitha is in. I think Tabitha is in the fairy godmother, because the fairy godmother comes out, and he's like, "Time to find you a new host," and yeah. No more Wolfie. Oh, yeah, there's no more Wolfie. That's a thing. Yeah. And John's in hell. The quote is Neron saying, "You can always teach an old dog new tricks." Alright. So now, we're on Arrow. Episode 21, otherwise entitled Living Proof, and Tommy Merlin says this. Emiko is the threat. Mission. The feature mission is Stop Galaxy 1. The team's mission is to find Oliver. Right, so, reminders. Tommy hallucination. Team help Renee under rubble. FBI found the footage. Emiko is getting rid of team because I want to frame this team. I want to split these guys apart. Yeah. So I continue my mission. Escape. So if the FBI or the CPD or the STARS SCPD are at Felicity's job place, and they're like, "What are you guys doing?" "Oh yeah, we found your place." And then she was like, "Cover your ears, please." And so, yeah, they escape from the FBI. This is one talk. I don't remember what I talked about, but yeah. Future stuff at the end. Oliver's bow broke. Oliver has 2 explosive arrows left and some other ones that I do not know what they were. Overwatch on comms. Reputation disorder. I don't know what that was. While they're arguing, Emiko's planning. Generator turns on, which creates sparks, and then there's some flammable chemicals, which equals a big boom. And so they have to shut it off. So they have to shut the generator off. But the bad thing is that the generator is over Oliver, so they can't just explode it, right? And that would also be very bad. Generator is on thin ground. So planning to escape. Oliver's planning to escape. Roy turns off the generator. Air ducts to generator. Roy parkour, then goes into smoke, and then Roy turns off the generator. Emiko attack at bunker. And it turned into a future bunker for 2 seconds. Tommy tells Oliver to start over with a clean slate. Oliver gets out, but not really. Diana cares for Roy. Emiko is at the only team find each other. Emiko is at the only exit of the building. Team versus Ninth Circle. Building exploding in some minutes. And then it was all in Oliver's head. It was him getting out and all that stuff. And it was like, time to wake up. And then the people actually finally found him. And then loved ones died. Okay, yeah, in his head, loved ones died. Oh. Yeah. So his thing was to lean into his better part to Emiko. Yeah, he was still under the rubble during that whole thing. The last thing is Emiko stole a weapon from CCPD. Oliver won't kill Emiko. I don't know what type of weapon she stole, but we'll figure that out in the final episode next week. Alright, future stuff. Alright. The team is watching a Galaxy 1 video, and they have to find Archer Upgrader. The blind spots to hide from Archer, and then there was some family drama. Felicity protecting both of them. William goes, Browan's his talk, and then William has an appointment to go to that would probably be trying to destroy him from the inside, and William goes to that appointment, but then Felicity was like, no, you shouldn't, because it'll suck. Yeah, and then Renee is also at the appointment, and the future team's in trouble, and Elena shows up because she was the upgrader. Boom. Quote is Diana saying, dying is the coward's way out. Boom. That one I can't say is true. Alright, Flash. Episode 21, otherwise entitled The Girl with the Red Lightning. Threat, Cicada, mission. Nora's mission is find Cicada. The team's mission is to destroy the dagger. Caitlin, Joe, and Cecile's mission is give cure. Countdown strikes 0 for Mr. Thawny. Orlin is talking to Grace about the plan, another hallucination, or maybe Orlin Dwyer is still alive. I don't know. But Cicada is missing something. 2 somethings to be exact. Joe and Cecile talk to Singh about giving the cure to the people at CCPD. Testing mirror gun on the core with the dagger, because if the dagger is the same thing as the core, then that means it will work. So they test it on it, and then the core disappears. Sherlock meets with his girlfriend, then Cicada appears, and then the team has to appear. And yeah. Singh accepts the offer about the whole give the cure to the metas at CCP. Nora is still connected, and yeah. So, Cicada stole a quantum tunnel converter, which can try and change dark matter into practical. And then last piece is a hyperconductor to actually make that stuff work, so she can superpower with the atomizer. Yeah, and then disperse it to the whole city from wherever. The red lightning is cause of the connection between Grace and Grace's anger. There was a bombardment at CCPD because everyone wanted the cure, but because they put it on the news and stuff. Ralph wants to figure out Thawne's plan. Sebastian has a hyperconductor, Sebastian was one of Cisco's friends in college, which told him everything to pass tests. Barry, Grace already has it. When Barry's going over to it, Grace already had it, and Grace has everything. Ralph is getting somewhere with Thawne's plan. Nora gets the mind thing for connection because she goes behind her parents' back, and then Barry and Iris find Nora doing that, and so they stopped her. Sherlock's girlfriend does not want the cure. Different Earth, he thought of bringing her to a different Earth to save her. Speed trap thing to find Cicada, but so they put the thing on again, and then they actually, Barry and Iris come to the conclusions like, this is the only way we're going to stop Cicada, so let's do it. Kid v Kid, they're in the head, and then they're like, stop. All your anger is you. I can control it. And then they figure that she's at CCPD. Cicada is mad at Team Flash because that they made all the metahumans. Their plan was to breach the atomizer to Earth 15, but breaching it somewhere would automatically set it off, and so they can't do that. So then they have to hack it, and so they have to put these little things in there with Nora's gauntlet, and then they could take the dagger out, throw it, shatter it, boom. Team Flash hacked the atomizer, and then they shot the dagger, but then Ralph figured out that the dagger was Thawne's plan. And so he was like, stop, but they shot the dagger, so that leaves us on a cliffhanger. The dagger was the thing it was not a metahuman set. It was the dagger that kept suppressing his powers. So if they destroyed the dagger, then that means it'll destroy the dagger in the future, and then he will have to run. Then he'll get his powers back. So Thawne is the big threat of the season, but it's also Cicada. So, quote, saying Nora saying, let's go catch our big bad. Boom. Alright guys, so Flash and Arrow are ending next week, but then I'm gonna be gone for a week, so I'm not gonna be able to see the last episodes of Supergirl and Legends, so the Arrowverse the Super Legends recap will be after my trip to Oregon. And yeah, I'm gonna be vlogging that too. So yeah, on that week of Super Legends, I'm gonna post a video vlog of me in Oregon. So yeah, alright guys, hope you guys liked this video. If you guys did, please leave a big like down below. If you guys haven't already, please subscribe. Bye. Weird.